What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the one and only Prince, the Proof, Kodash, coming back at y'all again with another video, man. You know, this is a completely random video, man, but I've been meditating on this, right? And it's been a minute, y'all, man. Y'all know I do these videos random now, man. I'm not too much into the content creation and stuff now, right? But I'm up right now. I'm lively. I'm feeling good, right? And this came across my mind, man, because one of y'all guys left a comment on one of my old videos, and I was like, man, look at me back then, look at me when I, first started my YouTube and everything, right? And, that kind of had me thinking, right? Had me, kind of in a space to where I had to like kind of look back on that, like the journey, right? The whole YouTube journey. How did this even happen? How did this all transpire? Like how did I become Prince Kodash online, and just everything, right? And I wanted to make a video about like why I stopped doing YouTube. Like why I stopped, really making videos and everything, and like why y'all guys barely see me, right? I think I owe it to y'all guys, especially all y'all guys that been loyal, y'all guys that been around for a minute. I know guys be like, man, what happened to dude, man? Dude was like on fire. Dude was putting out content, man. We like the dude. Dude was inspiring, motivational. Like I see all y'all guys comments, bro. As much as I can, right? I'm a busy man too. But I see a lot of y'all guys' comments, man, and it's like, I do be feeling bad, be like, man, I'm not really on the YouTube anymore like I used to be, and I think y'all guys deserve an explanation to like why I'm not on YouTube, right? And I always leave little clues and hints on different videos, right? I told y'all guys like more of a spiritual reason why I don't be on YouTube anymore, right? But I mean, that's true, and that's true, right? But I really want to go back to how it all started, and like why I started, like how did this even transpire? Like how did I even start YouTube? What made me do it? What was the intent behind it? Like what space, like what place was I at? And like just everything. Like I want to give y'all the whole journey from the beginning of how this started all the way into the point of now, right? Because it will give great context to like everything, right? And it'll clear up a lot of the questions that y'all guys probably have for me, right? So to start, man, let me see. This had to be back in start of 2021. Right. Now I told y'all guys, end of 2020, I was just getting out of being incarcerated, right? And my life was all out of whack, and I wanted to get my life together, right? I remember I started going to the gym, and I was working a job, and just doing the things to try to better myself, doing things productive to try to better my life, and become a better man, right? And I seen progress instantly in the gym, so like that was something that I actually found out that I liked. Like I had a passion for the gym, right? Because in 2020, I started working out, right? Before I even really got into the gym, I was doing calisthenics. Like I was starting to work out, I was a skinny dude, right? But I still had like a wide frame, right? I always had a frame where I had shoulders. Like if y'all see my pictures I ever posted when I was skinny, it's somewhere. But yeah, y'all can see I still had the build. Like I still had the, I think it's endomorphic build. I can't even remember all of the body types, right? But I was a skinny dude, man. I was trying to get in shape, right? I was trying to put on muscle, and I ended up figuring out that I actually had a passion for working out and bodybuilding, man. So I kept doing that, right? And I seen that I can change my body, right? And that was cool. I stuck with that. I kept doing that, right? But like I said, I was just coming from a hard time. Like I was just incarcerated, right? I was just getting out, right? So I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of things going on in my life, right? Mentally, physically, right? I had a lot of things going on, right? You know, and I remember I was in the gym. I was happy about that. That was an outlet for me. And I remember the first videos I ever made, man, they were just straight off the heart. They were just straight raw, like from the heart, like what I was going through or just what I seen at that time. Like if I seen something on social media or, you know, I was feeling a certain way or just something. Like if y'all go back to my first videos, y'all see like it was just straight off the heart. It was real, right? And I remember when I first made my first videos, I seen people, you know, actually from like high school and stuff. They're like, man, I like your videos, man. You know, keep putting them out, man. They motivational, man. That was real. Like, keep doing them, right? So I did the YouTube for a little minute, right? And a couple of months later, it kind of died down. I was like, you know, I kind of got caught up with the whole life thing, you know, like working and doing all that, right? Because I was still in my parents' house at this time, you know, so I wanted to, you know, give me a crib and stuff, and I was just trying to get my finances right? And that was a rough journey, right? Like if you, like I was saying, if you're a person like me, I'm coming from an unfortunate family, you know, it's not as easy. It's not as easy, right? I didn't have nobody push me, right? I had to pay a lot of bills at the crib too, like with my parents and stuff. I had to pay rent, you know, if they needed me to pay some on the lights and internet and everything like that, I had to do it, right? So it's like I couldn't just have all the money to myself and just spend it or put it into get my own crib, right? You know, so I was just working. I was trying to work extra hours, extra 12 hours. 1 week I almost worked 100 hours. I was like, I was just doing it, but I was like, I'm trying to get up out of here, but I don't like it here. I don't like their perceptions, and you know, I was in a whole state of like, I was on a path of self-realization. You know, at the time, even though I didn't know it, like I was changing, like my views changed. Like they're like, you're not even the same no more. Like I was being red pill. I was being awakened, right? Because not to get too deep, a few years before that, my brother had got killed, right? That kind of started that whole awakening thing, right? I was like, why is this happening? Like, what is it about? Like it's a full swing, right? But I don't want to go into that, right? But yeah, they had different viewpoints and everything, and it was like, you know, I need to get out of here. I need my own space, right? Something don't sit right here. This is like more of a low vibrational situation. So, you know, I was working on that, right? I was doing the YouTube. I was in the gym and everything, and I had stopped for a minute, right? And I was working this factory job, and you know, I remember this is back probably late 2021. I used to always watch Ron Wills all the time. I used to have his, I used to be listening to his Deep Thought channel and his main channel, right? But his main channel was more about relationships. Yeah, I looked at it. It was cool, like the whole body game thing and all that stuff. You know, it was like, I like that's true right there, because I can see it in my own life, out of my own perspective, right? Because I'm getting in shape. I can see the women doing this. I can see that it's cool, right? So I'm like, I kind of resonate with what I'm talking about, right? What I'm talking about. You know, so I used to watch the body game videos and stuff, and you know, I used to sit back and like, I was like, that's cool though, but I was always a person that was like more concerned with like the deeper things, right? The spiritual things, right? And he used to be talking about like I can't even remember all of it, like change your thinking, and you know, you create your reality. Like he was talking about a lot of deep things right at the time. So Uncle Ram, you a big inspiration to me, man. You helped me out a lot, man. I used to watch your videos all the time, like at work. Like I used to be listening to the Deep Thought videos, and you know, I was trying to figure out what I was experiencing, like what I was going through spiritually, right? You know, and he kind of cleared up some points, right? And I remember this is like I was doing a similar intention streak, and you know, out of nowhere, like I was on a path of self-realization. I was in the awakening process. You know, I was seeing beyond the veil, and I was like kind of mad at the world a little bit, and then I was like, it's something else though, and it's like I didn't know what it was. I was just kind of just going through it naturally, right? I didn't have any words of this is what this is. I didn't know none of that. I was just going through it, right? And then one time I was on a streak of similar attention, and I kind of got into this state of consciousness, and this is now looking back, it was my higher self, right? I was in a state of consciousness, like I was just like aware of everything. Like I was aware, I wasn't in consciousness of like my human self, right? I was like more analytical. I was like more aware of like myself. Like I was looking at I was the one I was the watcher watching that thing, me, like my human self. And at that time, I was like, I have a talent for helping people. I see that I talk a lot. I see that when I talk to people, I actually help them. I actually uplift them. I actually motivate them, even if they don't agree with what I'm saying. At the moment, they'll come back and tell me, man, I ain't want to agree. I didn't agree with what you were saying or anything like that, but I kind of feel what you was talking about, right? And I seen that I had a talent. I was like, maybe that's something I'm supposed to be doing, right? So, I mean, at the time I was like, okay, how can I convey my messages? Like, how can I help people, right? And YouTube, I did a couple of videos before, but it's like I had stopped and I had to get back into it. So I started back into it. I started back into the YouTube thing. I started back with just whatever I was thinking at the time, whatever I was feeling at the time, right? Just whatever, right? And I remember I started the body game videos and everything, and I started getting a little controversy. People started seeing my videos, and it was cool. I was like, okay, I can actually do this thing. Like I'm making progress. Like people actually what I'm talking about. Like this is cool, right? So I had a passion for it. I was like on fire with it, right? I had that fire lit. I was like, man, this YouTube stuff kind of cool. Let me keep doing it, right? And granted, guys, when I started YouTube, it was never for the ulterior motive. Like I actually like doing YouTube. I actually liked it as a passion. I didn't care about the views. I didn't care about none of that. I was just doing it. I was just doing it. Like I was just going off of what I felt at the moment, or what I was being aware of, like what I can see. I would just put it into a video. I was just talking, right? And people was messing with it, so I just kept doing it. And then I started growing, right? And over time, it's cool and everything, but the thing about it is, like, if y'all, any of y'all guys that's YouTubers, that this becomes a job, bro. It becomes a job, and it's repetitive, right? And although I have fun doing it, I actually like motivating y'all guys and inspiring y'all guys. It does feel like a job, right? And that kind of pushed me away from it, just if I'm being honest, right? That's one of the reasons I started kind of getting pushed away from it. I was like, this feels like a job. It's not something that I like doing like I used to. It's like it's not a passion. It's like I'm just doing it now. Or I just have little moments where I was like, I have this little surge of like, oh man, I gotta put that into a video. I put it into a video. So I started kind of gravitating away from it. Like, I don't want to just put up a video. I don't want to just put up a video just because, I missed a couple of days. All my views gonna go down. That's how it is. Like, you start putting up videos, man, your views gonna go down. So I was like, this feel like a job. This isn't fun to me. I don't have a passion for it no more. It's just something that I'm doing, right? It's something that I'm forcing myself to do. It's not real anymore. And something wasn't sitting right with me. So, I started kind of branching away from it, right? So I started uploading less and less frequently. And they're like, man, what the hell was going on? And really, it wasn't that. It's not that it was just a job. It's not real. It's not real to me. It's like it's yes, it helps people. Yes, people see you, which is cool. But it's like you're acting, right? And it's like something else internally wanted to be fulfilled, right? Because I told you I was on a spiritual journey, and life changes, man. The things that you may have a passion for in the moment, man, that changes. That stuff dies down. Like if it's not really something that really fulfills you, it's only temporary. You know, in YouTube, at first I was like, man, this thing kind of fulfills me. This is an outlet. This is how I can kind of speak my truth, you know, and everything, and put it into a form of video. It can help other people, right? You know, and that's what I was getting out of it. But something else was like, you know, calling out to me, right? Internally, you know, and for the guys that's more spiritual, you know that the character, the roles that you play is just an act. It's not real, you know. So I kind of seen it with that. Like, man, I'm forcing myself to do this. I'm forcing myself to get on camera. This is an act. This isn't real. Like, although what I was saying was real in the moment, like I was speaking from the heart, or like what I experienced, that was real. You know, I felt like an actor. It's like I'm splitting myself. It's like, this isn't you. You, like, yes, it's cool to see this. Yes, it's to make the videos, and yes, you get views in this, and people mess with your stuff. But it's like, that's not really fulfilling me no more. You know, there's something else that I have to do, right? And that kind of just led me away from YouTube. You know, it kind of got repetitive. I kind of started feeling like I was forcing myself to do things, you know, to make videos and, you know, entertain you guys, and it wasn't real no more, right? So, you know, I kind of went on the path of self-realization. I kind of took a seat back, you know, and, you know, kind of figured out things I liked about myself, you know, things that actually fulfilled me in my life, right? You know, anything spiritual, anything, like I had a spiritual, I'm trying to say so many things at one time, sorry y'all. Really, it was the spiritual things, like the inner feeling, like I had this inner feeling of there's something else that needs attention. There's something else that I have to pay attention to. This is what I have to focus on, right? It's calling out to me, like this whole YouTube, this whole social facade and everything. It's like this ain't nothing. This ain't fulfilling me. This was just the outlet. It's cool. It's cool and everything, but it's not real to me. You know, I need to really get in touch with my actual self, not these roles, not these characters, not these personalities that I play. Although yes, what I'm saying is real, it's not real to me. It's not actually me. Like, I have to focus on myself, you know, internally, you know. So I went on a spiritual journey, and, you know, I had to go through a spiritual journey and experience things, and I had to, like, you know, kind of put all of this together, right? You know, and then that led me into deeper stages and higher consciousness, different stages of consciousness, and I'm waking up more and more and more and more, and I'm kind of understanding this experience. I'm figuring out this about life and just everything, and, you know, that kind of brought me to a full state of peace, like, you know, and I mean, it's good now. It's cool now. A spiritual journey, and just figuring out like little hobbies and things like I like doing. Like, also figured out like I like things with car audio. You know, I'm kind of into the car audio things. I'll be learning. I'll be drawing things. I'll be just taking notes. I just find things I like that's amusing me. Things that fulfill me. Like things that make me happy. Like little things I do every day, right? I love bodybuilding, right? Although it could feel like a job sometimes, it's like, nah, it's not really a job, because it's something that's gonna help me as far as my health, you know, my mental. It's like a meditation to me. I love meditation. I love, you know, cars, right? I love things like that, right? I love decorating my spot, and I just like creative things, right? It just different things I like, right? I actually start like cooking. I cook all my stuff from scratch, you know, because I'm like into the whole holistic lifestyle, right? So it's like, away from YouTube, I mean, that's kind of how I am. I do things that I actually love doing. I actually do things. I love the YouTube, but it's like I start doing things that actually fulfill me, things that I actually pique my interest. Like I'm like figuring out things about myself that I actually like in a sense. Right, and I don't mean to confuse y'all guys. It's kind of all over the place, but it's straight raw from the heart. You know, yeah, just kind of just figuring myself out, right? And this evolving, right? Things always change, right? I didn't even know I was gonna make a video today. It just happened, right? I seen one of y'all guys comment. I was looking back on one of my old videos, and I'm like, look at me. You know, I was like, I kind of did have a voice. I kind of did. I was inspirational. Like, I could sit back and look at myself like, look at me. Look at that role I'm playing. Like, dude, he was really saying, some shit, right? That's how I look at it, right? And I mean, it's all cool now, you know, but it's like things change in life, bro. I want y'all to understand that, man. Things change, right? Things ain't always gonna be what it is, right? You know, I may come back on YouTube, you know, full time. You never know. I like, you know, I make these videos randomly. You know, it just happens, right? But it wouldn't be around the same notion or the same type of things I was talking about, like body game and stuff. Y'all already know about that, you know? Yes, the women attraction is cool. Yes, the female attraction is cool. But you got to transcend that. I transcended that. I don't care about that. Yeah, I used to get on video. Oh, she choosing. Y'all already know you got hoes in. It's stupid now. It's stupid now to me. Just to be honest, it's stupid to me now, you know? Because once you get in touch with self, once you become centered, you're not looking for things external no more. You don't care about that no more. That's funny. It's like, okay, that's cool. You know, it's cool. Oh, she checked me. Oh, okay. These women, they like me. They like my essence. Like, it's cool. But I actually need to focus on myself. I actually need the real things. I don't need this tangible, superficial stuff no more. I don't care about that. I don't care about getting on the camera and, you know, blowing up and like people be saying, man, you know, people listening to you can really help people. Like, man, you could actually blown up if you keep doing it, bro. You know, you can make a lot of money. I'm like, dude, I never even started YouTube for that reason. You know, it was just something that I did. You know, it's something that I actually had a passion for them at the moment, but it's temporarily. It was an outlet, you know. What I really have a passion for, what really fulfills me is actually loving myself, being centered with myself, like finding out things that and interest in things that I like doing, right? That makes me happy, being at one with myself in whatever way it could be. I can be ironing my clothes and I just be in a state of meditation. I'm present with myself every day, you know, and that's the thing. You got to learn how to be present with yourself every day. You know, actually be in your center, be present, be in the now moment. You know, do things that make you happy, like where you can zone out. You know, so like where you really enjoy this experience, right? That's why I said the whole point of life is just to live. You have to enjoy this experience. You have to enjoy the things that you do, the endeavors. You have to enjoy it, you know, and that's kind of where I'm at now. You know, yes, YouTube is cool and everything, and you know, I see y'all guys' comments and stuff, and I look back, I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm really not really doing a YouTube no more. It's like, it's not fulfilling me. You know, just to be honest, it's not fulfilling me. You know, like my life is now. I'm cool. Like I'm good now. You know, I can get on this camera and say whatever I'm gonna say, and you know, I'm good. You know, but I mean, I found peace in myself. You know, I'm not looking external. I'm not doing it no more. You know, so you know, I'm not really a YouTuber like I used to be. You know, I just do it whenever I do it. You know, whenever I feel it, like now. You know, but yeah, that was really my rundown of, you know, how I started YouTube, why I started it, you know, the intent behind it, and you know how I got up to the point it is at now. You know, it just, things change, right? But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. This is straight off the heart, man. This is raw, and you know, it's just what it is, y'all. Y'all enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy the experience. Y'all leave y'all comments and stuff, man. I always look at y'all comments, man. I get back with y'all as much as I can, man. And, you know, I always gonna be in touch here. I'm not gonna ever take my channel down, right? It's still gonna be there for people that want to view my past videos and stuff, man. But you know, you never know what may come in the future, right? Life always changes, you know. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay safe. And I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.